Hi everyone! Today's video is a new pick a card reading. This video is going to be regarding the full moon and messages that you need to hear right now. If you're new to pick a card readings, I'm going to do a quick rundown of how it works. We have 3 piles. So over here is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So pile number 1 has some tiger's eye on it. Pile number 2 has carnelian, and pile number 3 has bloodstone. So if you're drawn to a particular deck or a particular stone, that might indicate that that's the pile that is for you. You might be drawn to more than one pile. That might mean that there is more than one message for you. So, feel free to watch more than one if you feel intuitively called to do so. Every message that is in these piles might not be for you, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just as a general disclaimer, as a reader and channeler, I do not control your destiny or your fate. I am reading off of your current energy, so know that you always have the power to change that energy and your fate. If you are having trouble making a selection, other options are to look at the timestamp and see if your lucky number is in there, or you can say 111, 222, 333, and that might help you with if a particular number grabs you. So just take a moment if you need to, pause the video if you'd like, and find the pile that you're most drawn to. Okay, so once you're done choosing your pile, you can scroll down to the comment box or description box to find the timestamp that is linked to your specific card or pile and skip ahead to your personal reading. So let's get started. Hi everyone, so if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So we have the tiger's eye here, so I'm just going to put that over here so it's with us during this reading. You also chose the self-care deck, so that might indicate that you need some extra self-care during this moon cycle. So just be aware of that, but we're going to start with our moon deck cards. Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know? This is a generalized reading, a timeless reading based on the full moon today. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of messages in there, so we're going to start that over. So what messages does pile 1 need to know today? Oh, there's a jumper, okay. What in particular is falling away? And what does pile 1 need to forgive? Okay, there's another jumper, okay. And what's the illuminated full moon involving for pile 1 and my viewers here? And what is coming next? What is coming next for the people that are viewing pile 1? This is a timeless reading, so please let anyone know that is watching right now what they need to know. Please help us answer these questions and any other messages that we need to hear. Okay, it's telling me to stop. So here are some additional messages for you. So the 3 cards that jumped out of the deck are confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Great. So your other cards that I'm going to pull for you are work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a lot of messages here that are really great. So we're going to start with the confidence is the key to your success. What's really interesting here is that the card that is paired with it is work through your fears. So I think that right now, whatever you're going through, whether that be changing careers or standing up for yourself in your relationship or work or with a friend, or whatever other fears that you might be having, you need to work through those, and I think that confidence is your key here. So this also could be indicating some sort of relationship between you. Maybe this person is a Leo or a Scorpio or has some sort of big 3 in that. So big 3 being sun, moon, or rising. It could be that one of you that's watching this reading is a Leo or a Scorpio, and that the person that is making you anxious or that you need to confront and that's causing you this anxiety or fear is either a Scorpio or a Leo, depending on what resonates. So if that resonates with you, then take that for what it is. But either way, like, just know that like, you are confident, you can do anything, and your confidence is really your key to success during this upcoming cycle. And then the next card that just popped out of the deck was you are good enough. And full moon in Virgo, maybe you are a Virgo. This is very earthly energy. So it could also be like Taurus or Capricorn for one of your big three. But really, at the end of the day, like like even if that doesn't resonate with the particular sign that you might be, this is just indicating that you are good enough. You need to know that you're good enough. Be confident that you are, and just own that power, and know that you can go forward and do anything. So that's really an important message for the people coming to pile 1. And just know that like the energy that you have as you gain confidence is gaining, you know, momentum. Once you realize that you are good enough, you're going to be more in alignment with what you need to do and how you need to proceed. So you know, just don't be afraid to show the world the real you. You know, this pile, maybe you're feeling like you have to conform to the people around you. Maybe you feel like you don't fit in, so you have to change yourself to fit in. But just really know that you have to be confident in who you are and know that you are good enough. What's special about you are the things that other people need to see. It's really important that you're your authentic self, because that's what's going to help you gain energy and momentum during this moon cycle. So just don't let your past hold you back. Maybe what's happening is that you have somebody in your life who is making you feel like you're not good enough, or you know, made you feel like fearful to move forward with your dreams. And, you know, you have a lack of self-confidence because of a particular relationship, whether that be, you know, a romantic relationship, friendship, some sort of familial connection that you have. But really just know that you can move forward, and that like just own your confidence, and just know that you can do anything. Another note about this card, and this really is something that's fascinating, is that this card really indicates a new cycle. So it's like about starting over, like it's a new moon. So it's really just like knowing that you can start over. So if you're feeling stuck, you know, in where you're at, like whether that be a location or with a job, or in a relationship, like whatever the case is for you, or just even stuck in like the wrong mindset, you know, if you feel like you're trapped, or that like you really can't proceed, just know that this is a new start for you. I mean, the full moon is something that's really special for you know, this reading this time. But regardless of whether you're watching this during the full moon or following the full moon, it's really something that like you just need to know that, like, you know, be confident, be like, take the spotlight if you need to, like you have something that's worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, say like, I'm over here, like I'm coming, and it's not going to happen by itself. Like you have to do it like for you. But and just like carry yourself with confidence, like know that you can do that, and just know that like this could be a new start, and it's definitely a good sign for you. So it's time to just like show the world what you have and what you can do, and just shine your light and be proud of yourself, and just know that like people are turning heads to look at you. Like they really notice you, and but that's if you're confident, and you know that you're good enough. So just know that. And like, you know, this time is really about like working through your fears. Like if you're holding any grudges, like let go of those. You know, they're not serving you. It's time to let go, like move on. If you're feeling jealous, or you know, if you're obsessing over something, like it's time to work through that. Try to evaluate whether, you know, you're being paranoid about a situation, or whether that's really happening, but like use your intuition to judge that. It could be either. But just like make an investment in yourself, and really know that, like, again, you are good enough. Like you can do anything. And again, like just showing the world the real you is something that's so important right now. You know, every full moon, it's a time to release and let go. So that's really like what we're indicating here. You can see that that she's pouring water out of this space. Like, you know, she's letting go of that hurt, that energy that she doesn't need to take with her, that doesn't serve her anymore. What's interesting is like this is a full moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius is the opposite of of clinging. So like it's really about letting go. And you know, pulling this card like probably indicates that there is something that you need to let go of, like whether that's negative energy or that grudge you're possibly holding, like, you know, if that resonates with you, like that's really coming through for somebody. And just like knowing what the right thing to do is for you. You could be really in your head, or it could be something that is just that you need to be more aware of your feelings and potentially move on from something. Like if you feel like something isn't serving you, you know, again, like you need to work through that fear and move on, because as soon as you do, like your energy will gain momentum and you'll realize that you can do anything. But just knowing that like you can't let your past hold you back. And you know, there it might be something where there's some sort of karmic situation going on. If it feels like you're in, you know, the same job over and over again with, you know, similar people that you're not getting along with, or a similar work environment, or the, you know, it's getting worse, or same thing with a relationship. If you continue to date the same type of person over and over again, you know, maybe you haven't learned that lesson. There is a karmic lesson to be learned for you, that you need to learn. And the South Node is all about like where the moon crosses, eclipse going south, and it shows us what we're likely to become obsessed with. So like just knowing that like you could be obsessing over something too separately, or, you know, maybe you are obsessing about your job or finding a new job, or your relationship or finding a new relationship, and just trust in yourself and in the divine and in spirit that just trust in yourself and in spirit that like the good things are coming to you, especially when you're confident and you believe that you're good enough and you're working through your fears. So that might be repetitive, but I think that it needs to be said multiple times. Like I'm getting the message that this pile really needs to, I'm getting the message that this pile really needs to hear that multiple times. So if that feels repetitive, just know that it might be for you. Anytime we feel uncomfortable with messages, it typically is a sign that you know, it's something that we need to hear the most, or is something that resonates in a way that makes us uncomfortable because we're not doing what we want, or we're not hearing what we want. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of tarot cards to see if there are any messages that come through about how you can work through your fears and how to move forward, and any possible like challenges that you're currently facing. So Spirit, please let me know if there are any challenges in particular that pile one as a group is facing. This is a timeless message, so please let pile one know anything that they need to at this time. Please let us know if there is a way to move forward and how we can do that. More specifically, if anybody needs to hear that. So, okay. All right, so we have, the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, it's telling me to draw one more card. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. Wow, that's a lot of reversals. Just so you know, reversals aren't bad, but it's just something to be aware of. So we've got back of the deck energy of the Magician in reverse. So I think you're really blocking your energy here with this fear that you have. So like really working through that energy and just knowing that like you can be this magician. You know, the magic is alive in your life. Like if you are able to be confident and move forward and work through these fears. But until then, like, you know, the magician and like your power is going to be blocked. It's going to be turned around like this. So just know that like if you believe you can do it, you can. And if you take these steps to move forward in your life, like with with what you need to do, then this card will become more upright. And what's interesting too is that like over here we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So like again, you know, it's basically indicating that you could have anything. Like you're working hard, that like, you know, whether it be at that job or that relationship or on yourself. But at this point, you know, if you're not able to work through your fears and to put in that extra energy and be confident and know that you're enough, then, you know, you're going to remain in this reverse space too. So instead of like enjoying the fruits of your labor, like this card said, and like all that hard work that you put into your life, you know, you're going to continue feeling like, you know, that you can't move forward, that you're not progressing. So just be aware of that. And so we have the One of Swords in reverse over here too. And so, you know, it says brilliant ideas that need confinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communicate clearly and concisely, and remain objective. So what's interesting about this being reversed is that it really, you know, indicates the opposite is what I'm feeling here. So like you do need to overcome obstacles, but right now you don't have faith that that's going to work out. So you need to have the confidence to work through those fears, communicate clearly and concisely what you want and what you need to move away from. You need to remain objective about what is not serving you. I think that objectivity is key here, and really it's something that, you know, you need to fight for what you believe in. For some reason I just got the message that this boy has his sword in the rock, almost like he's waiting. And so it's like he's waiting for something to come his way, and he needs to, you know, he needs to just pull the sword out and like go on his way and know that he can do it, and know that like any challenges he can face, he can use that sword, he can use that energy in that fight and that confidence to move forward and protect himself. But like he has to learn how to like protect himself and protect his energy. So like you need to know that. And what's really interesting here is that there is a butterfly on his shoulder. So I don't know if that's symbolic for anybody, but typically butterflies can indicate a spirit guide or some sort of angel or loved one who is watching over you and watching out for you. So just know that you are divinely guided in whatever you choose, and that like you can do this, whatever obstacle is holding you back or whatever is keeping you in this state of just waiting. Just know that like you're the person that's going to move that energy forward. Okay, so here we have a windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. So at this time, like maybe it's not the best time to purchase a home or a vehicle, and that's what this is indicating. That's coming through for somebody in particular. But just know that like, you know, when this is reversed, it's really something where you're blocking that windfall of abundance. You're blocking that energy. You know, you're not really open to good fortune or career opportunities or whatever opportunities might come your way because you're not confident and you're not, you know, owning yourself. Something is holding you back, and, you know, you need to show the world the real you. And just know that like once you do that, you know, you'll go from this to reverse, and you'll be able to start the path toward this goal. So just know that that's coming your way if you're able to work through these things. But until you do, you know, you're going to be in this place of feeling trapped. And so the Queen of Wands here is saying that like you're brilliant, you're talented, you're independent, you're controlling, you can control your situation. But unfortunately, because this is reversed again, like it's like you don't know those things about yourself, and you need to be confident that like you are brilliant, you are talented, you can be independent, and you can have control over this situation. You know, like this queen is sitting very confidently in this chair holding this wand and just kind of like owning her life and herself. And you know, I think right now like you're underestimating your ability to make your dreams come true. You know, that's why this card is coming in reverse. So just know that there's nothing that you can't do, and you need to believe in yourself. And most likely you need some sort of balance between your career and personal life. Like that's a specific message, especially coming through for a few of you. So just know that like that balance is really important as well. You're going to feel stifled if you don't have it. So here is the Page of Swords, and this like really wanted to come out at the last second. So again, it's reversed. It's saying you're logical. You have a great perception of things, and you are insightful. but like it's saying like you need an intellectual challenge, and right now you're feeling stifled. Right now you're feeling like you don't have that. You have a lot of brilliant insights, but for whatever reason you have fears that are holding you back, and like you need to trust those messages and that guidance that's coming to you and know that you can do this. And like this might be a challenging message to hear, but like just know that like that's what needs to happen. And what's interesting about this is also like review documents very carefully. Part of me wonders like if that's related to the message for somebody about like maybe it's not the right time for a significant purchase or of a home or a vehicle. So if you do decide to do that, like read the fine print. All right, so I'm just going to do a couple more messages for you with these self-care cards because that's the deck that you chose. So Spirit, please let me know what pile one needs to do for themselves during this new cycle. Please let them know what they need to hear about how to take care of themselves better. Okay. And then pull 3 cards. So connect with your womb. This card does not necessarily mean that you are female. It can be something where you literally need to feel more connected to yourself and your femininity. So that could be male as well. We all have a masculine and feminine side. So it might be that you're embracing your masculine side too much, and that there's actually like a very feminine, spirit to you that you're suppressing. Or it could also mean that you have new projects your way and you need to really embrace those things. So connecting with your womb is all about creativity and starting new projects. And so, have the confidence that you can do that and love yourself and continue progressing in the right direction. This is a great one for this group. So make a vision board. So really remind yourself of your goals and your wants and desires. I think that this message in particular is so important for this reading because it's really about like how you can move forward with working through your fears and not letting your past hold you back. And when you're able to visualize the life that you want and really proceed with that and what you need to do from that perspective, like it can really change your life. So just being able to visualize and show at least yourself the real you, like it says, show the world the real you, but it's like you need to know who you are first too. So maybe there's some sort of disconnect between yourself, and that's a specific message that's coming through for somebody or several people, that like maybe you feel lost, maybe it's something where you really don't know what you want to do, but once you create this vision board, it will really help you with where you want to go, whether that's your career or your relationship. If you're feeling stifled with your with just like your attitude lately, like this card, this picture in this card is really calling to me, like maybe somebody has gotten out of an exercise routine and really needs to start one, and that makes them feel just a lot more like themselves. That makes them feel more confident. It makes them feel like they can do anything. And just knowing that, like, and same thing with art, like it says in here, listen to your heart. But like for whatever reason, I read that as like listen to your art. So like if you have artwork that's really calling to you, or there's something that's telling you like do more art, that's definitely a message that's coming through. But either way, like just visualize what you want. Even if you don't make a literal vision board, like try to visualize what you want, what you need, and that will help you move forward. And then the other one is watch a movie. So just take the time to have some you time. Take the time to watch a movie either by yourself or with loved one, with a pet, and just really relax. Find that work-life balance that your soul is really calling for, because it's something that you're not going to get this time back for yourself. If you put all of your energy into your job or your relationship and there's no time for you, you're definitely going to suffer. So like, just know that you're important too, and your needs are important, and you just need to trust yourself and what you need to do. And then soak in a bath. So some of you might feel a lot of comfort by taking some time to yourself to do that. So, all right. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just pull some generalized charms. So for some more specific messages. So don't mind my mixing bowl. At some point, I'll find something more beautiful to mix these in. But what does pile 1 need to hear? What are some of the messages that should come through for them? Okay. So here we have a few different things. So we've got an H and a U and another H. So, like, that's what I'm reading here, which is really funny. So maybe somebody is really confused by this reading. Like maybe there's something that isn't resonating with them, or they need to pick another pile, or it's just something like, I don't know how to work through this to proceed. So if that's the case, like, let me know in the comments, like, what you're confused about, and hopefully I can help. Or you know, maybe it's just something where you don't know how to proceed. It's like, like, how am I supposed to make a vision board when I like don't know what I want? Like I can't visualize something that I just know I'm unhappy and I don't want this, but I don't know what I want. So just like figuring that out. All right, so we've got a charm that says love. So maybe bringing more love to yourself, or, you know, in your life, just knowing what you need. This is a peace sign, but it's oddly reversed. So maybe you're just like not at peace with yourself, is what that's indicating. You know, take the turtle is like maybe you're moving slowly, but just know that, like, even if you're moving slowly, if you're moving in the right direction, that's really like what matters here. So like just take baby steps every day. That's what I'm hearing. Again, like another symbol for that somebody needs to work out. So like if you're feeling really stifled in your relationship, your career, like your situation, your mental health, like maybe you just need those extra endorphins to get you through. So like that's definitely a message. Like take that if that resonates. And then here's hockey sticks. So like, again, like, you know, maybe for the person that likes to work out, they enjoy hockey in particular. So that, like, maybe getting back into that or watching that. Maybe watching that instead of a movie, just making time for yourself and what you enjoy, if that resonates. We got the angel. Oh, so angels are watching over me. So just knowing that, I don't know if you can see that, just knowing that angels are watching over you. So like in that card over here that I had said originally, where that butterfly is there and it might indicate an angel, just know that like your angels are with you and that you can talk to them at any point, and that they're there to help you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So I don't know if that is a saying that means something to you, but that could be a message specifically for somebody coming through. Oh, here we go. So this is a card that's really just like almost self-affirmation. So you are kind, be free, be true, be peaceful. You're brave, you're strong, you're happy. Like just know that like you are all these things. You're compassionate. You can like be thankful for how wonderful you are. So just like know that you have all those wonderful qualities about you. And there's a key. So like maybe like there's some sort of message in here that's really the key to like moving forward for you. We've got like several heart symbols. So maybe, you know, like an always. So maybe this is some sign for people that they're just loved, and to know that they're being divinely guided, and that they're being watched over. There is a V. So like maybe the letter V means something to you. I think that this is a keyhole for the key. I'm not even sure what that is. And then a 5. So I don't know if a 5 is an important number for anybody, but like your angel number might be 555, your life path number might be a 5. So if that resonates, take it. And then we've got a guitar. So like if somebody has, you know, plays guitar and they've stopped and it's something that like really speaks to them, then that might be something that they want to pick up again. So anyway, thanks so much, Pile 1. I really appreciate you joining me, and please feel free to comment if this resonated with you, and let me know in the comment box too, like if there are any specific readings that you'd like me to do in the future. I'd love to hear from you about, you know, anything that was you know, really hitting home, or if there was anything that I could do better for you here. So I really appreciate your feedback. If this is something you'd enjoyed and you'd like to see more readings with me, I'd really love that. So thanks everyone. Bye. Hi everyone. If you chose pile 2, this is your reading. So this is your carnelian. I'm just going to put it over here for our reading. And so this is the Work Your Light deck. So I'm just going to shuffle some cards from this deck. Okay. And this is the Work Your Light deck. So I'm just going to put this over here, and we're going to start with the moon cards for your full moon reading. Okay, so Spirit, what does pile 2 need to know about this moon cycle? This is a timeless reading, so if somebody is watching that's not during this full moon or directly following it, then that's okay. So please make this a timeless message for pile 2. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a couple of jumpers over here, so we'll just put those to the side. What are some messages that pile 2 needs to know during this moon cycle? What are some messages? Oh, goodness. There's a lot of messages that want to come out. Okay, so Spirit, what are some messages that pile 2 needs to know during this this time? What's falling away? Oh, wow. Okay. What's falling away that they need to forgive? What is falling away that they need to forgive? What is the full moon showing pile 2? What is the full moon going to show pile 2? And what comes next for pile 2? Okay. So a new start is coming. You're very close to achieving your goal. And be bold and make the first move, but in reversed. All right, this one really wants to come out too. So conclusions are within reach. That was reversed as well. Okay. Back of the deck energy is show the world the real you. All right. And then we're just going to take these from the bottom because that's how they fell out. What do you need to release? Waning moon. A personal issue reaches a solution. And surrender to the divine. Okay. I just feel like this should be over here to round that out. Okay. So, several different messages here. So, you know, the first thing that came out was what do you need to release? So somebody is holding on to something in this pile, or several people, that, you know, whether that be negative energy or, you know, self-doubt, or just feeling like, you know, you can't fix a situation, or, you know, be confident. Like, just know that, like, that there is something that you need to release to proceed. And it might even just be like this back of the deck, like show the world the real you. Like, maybe you need to release feeling like you can't be yourself. Because this is the waning moon, it usually points to like what's falling away. And because life goes in cycles, sometimes we need like downtime. So it might be that you just need downtime to release like whatever that energy is. And just know that like you need to move forward with as little resistance as possible, and just know that like it's safe to let go and move on. Like, whatever you've been like holding on to, like, you need to release that. You need to let it go. Whether that's like negative self-doubt, or just like, you know, like negative talk, like bad self-talk. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but just like any sort of limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, like, just know that like you can do things, like, but like right now is just not the time to start new projects. So like, you know, whatever you need to release is like what needs to go on. Like, you see that like a lot of these are in reverse here. So like, not the time to start new things. Like, it's saying like a new start is coming, but it's in reverse. Like it's not that a new start couldn't come, but like right now is not the time to start something new. Like, whatever whatever you're thinking, like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just start over, or I'll start fresh, or like, you know, maybe I just need to like stop what I'm doing. Like, just know that like there's something that you need to release before you do that. And same thing here, like, be bold, make the first move. Like, it's not time for that. Like, what, you know, there is a time and place to like move forward, to be the first person to make, you know, make the first move, but like it's not right now. And whether that means like a literal move too, you know, like maybe it is not time for you to move yet. There's something else that needs to happen. Or maybe if you have a romantic interest, like like you shouldn't make the first move here. You know, maybe you're misreading the situation. So just like be cautious there. Or maybe it's not time to make, you know, a move and ask for a promotion, or ask for, you know, some sort of recognition, like whatever it is, like whatever you're feeling like you need to do, or want to do, now is not the time, is what it's saying. And like same thing, like conclusions are within reach. So like whatever that end goal is, like it's not that it can't happen, it's just that like right now is not the time. Like it's not in reach, because you have something that you need to release, or something that you need to let go of. And it might be that your conclusion is finding love of your life, but like you haven't released somebody else. Like that's a very specific message that just came through to me. So you might need to do some energetic work. Like these cards are really like coming through, and like with releasing, like maybe do some meditation, like stillness and of the mind and the body can sometimes help when it comes to like figuring out what you need to release and what you need to do for yourself. And yoga is also coming through too, but like soon you'll see what needs to be done and like what lies ahead. But right now it's just not the time to take on new ventures. It's not the time to start something new. So like that's coming through for this group right now. So like what's interesting is that this particular card is saying you're very close to achieving your goal. So it's not that you're not going to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. Like that's not what Spirit is saying at all. What Spirit is saying is that like you're so close to achieving what you need to be able to move on. Something's holding you back. Something needs to be released. But it's not that a new start isn't coming. It's not that conclusions aren't within reach. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's just that like you need time. Like there's time here. You need to wait. You need to be patient. And just, yeah, like, oh, and the gibbous moon. So like the gibbous moon is like a bulging moon, I guess is like the best way to put it. So like pulling this card usually means that like the situation you're asking about has tons of possibility and is like coming to a peak, but it isn't like an ending card with like this like neat yes or no. Like you need to be like in this mindset of like knowing what you want and like knowing that you're on the right track. And it should be like reassuring to you that you're on, you know, you're on the right track to like achieve whatever that goal is that you want. But like you can't push too hard, and like that might be part of it too, is like whatever that end goal is, whatever that conclusion is, again, it's like not within reach right now, but like just knowing that like if you push too hard, it's really not going to be in reach. Like just let it come naturally, like trust that everything's going to fall in line the way that it needs to, and just know that like this isn't to scare you, it's just to say that like you need to be careful to choose like the light in the situation here. So like maybe choose positivity. Maybe you're around very toxic people and you need to distance yourself from them. That's like a really strong message coming through for somebody or several people. And just know that you're on the right track, you know, possibly meditating around the affirmation like I know I am on the right path. I am divinely guided, or something of that nature. Like just saying like I am on the right path. And really, you know, possibly using your mala beads and saying that 108 times will help you. But like it's a good time to review those plans and to like keep your momentum going toward your dreams. Just stay focused. Know that like just keeping that momentum toward your goal, toward your dream, and releasing things along the way that you need to. And like maybe it is like just showing the world the real you and just surrendering to the divine, you know, like just knowing that that like the divine is there to guide you. Yeah, so like surrender to the divine. Like just know that there is somebody like watching over you, and that you're getting the answers that you need in time, but like that is going to take some time. So just like knowing that like it's make or break time, like just you're very close to achieving what you need to, but like it's not the right time to start something new. Like it's time to let go of anything that's not serving you, let go of the past, let go of those negative beliefs. It's really something that like, I don't know, like your answers are going to be coming to you soon, but like not yet. So it's really a card about patience. And just like whatever personal issues that you're having, like they're not resolved yet. So like whatever you're waiting on, like it's still in reverse. Like this card, like your personal issue that you need to release, like it hasn't been released yet. And once it does, like that's how you're going to progress. So from here, I'm going to pull a few tarot cards for you. So let's see, Pile Spirit, is there anything that Pile 2 needs to know? What are some of the challenges that Pile 2 is facing, or ways to move forward from those challenges? Are there any additional messages that Pile 2 needs to hear to help them on their journey? This is a timeless message, so please help at any point during the time that people are viewing this. Please let us know any additional messages that need to come forward. I don't know why it wants me to keep shuffling. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's definitely a jumper. Okay. So the 3 of Air, great sadness will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. Wishes come true. Your dreams become a reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So that is a great card. They say 9 of Cups, make a wish. So make a wish, you guys, because it's going to come true. Okay, the World in reverse. So a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. All right, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, supportive parents and spouses, and a good person to work for. And then this is your last one. Oh no, it wants me to choose one more. So insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, get more sleep. And last one, so the Hermit. Okay, so and then the Hermit is time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. All right, and back of the deck energy is a 3 of Wands in reverse. So do what you love. Recognition of the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. Okay, and that was in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of messages coming through here. So what's really great, and like I already, described it, but I'm going to relate it to your other cards here. So it sounds like that you're going through something, there has been some sadness within you, and that like you need to like let go of that, and it might be like some sort of sadness from your past, whether that be like because of like a family situation or a loss, or some sort of relationship, whether that be romantic or friendship, that has brought you sadness and just kind of like dimmed your light. So just know that will heal with time. And that like, personal growth comes with challenges for everybody, and just know that like you're not alone. Your angels are there, protecting you, guiding you, and like you can always talk to them. So you can see this woman is like looking toward her angel for support, and just know that like, you're divinely guided, you're being supported in any way that you need. So, you know, she's got these swords in the background, so her swords are down. Like she knows that she's protected. And just like healing misunderstanding. So knowing that like whatever situation is causing you sadness, it might be a misunderstanding. So maybe looking into that further. Confronting might not be the best word, but like confronting somebody that you're upset with, and just like talking that through, and knowing that like maybe they're hurting too, and that like, you know, you both can be there for each other and heal together. So like, and just being there for those in need. It might even be a message for somebody that somebody else is going through a hard time, and having trouble letting go of the past, and that like, you know, you're there as that comforting person for them, and to just know that like, you're playing an important role in their life. 9 of Cups, make a wish. So like, make a wish right now. Like, all of your dreams can become a reality. Just trust that they can. Like, you need to show the world the real you, and just know that like, these wishes take time to come true, you know, similarly to like your surrender to the divine, and that it's just going to take time, and you need to trust that everything's going to, you know, work out. But that like right now, starting new things is not like at this moment what you should be doing, because like your wishes are about to come true. And when you make a wish, always add like, or something better to the end, because whatever your wish is for yourself, it might be like a limiting wish that you don't even realize. Like maybe there is something else out there that is an even better fit for you, like whatever that dream may be. So just knowing that like, you can trust in the universe and spirit to like bring you anything that is supposed to come your way. So just like knowing that your dreams can come true. Because right now, like the world is in reverse. So like, you know, it's a time of accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, and be proud of yourself. Like it's really something where you're feeling like just kind of stuck. And like, this reading might not help, because I'm saying like when you're stuck, the last thing you want to do is hear somebody say like, well, stay there. It's not the right time to start something new. But like, really, sometimes it's about staying in that place until you learn the lessons that you need to learn. And then the world can become, you know, straight up again. And then you have a brilliant success and a time of joyful accomplishment, because that wish is coming true. So just knowing that like, that can come your way. Just like, be patient. It takes time. And this King of Pentacles, same thing. So like, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, everything turning out beautifully. So it's not that like, that can't happen. It's just that it's going to take time. Like, he's sitting here, he's waiting patiently. So just be patient. And those pentacles, that, you know, that energy, that accomplishment will come your way. Right now, like this card might indicate that you need to meditate and that you're not. Maybe it's something that you used to do and you stopped doing, and to just like revisit that again, like ground yourself. It could just be ground yourself. You know, she's sitting on the ground, she's focused. So like, whatever you're doing, you're very close to achieving your goal. Like, continue focusing on that goal. You know, it might be that you're mentally exhausted and that you need to get more sleep. So just like, take what resonates, and you know, the word hydrate just came to me. Like, make sure you're hydrating. You're not going to feel like you can be like mentally there or fully stimulated if you're dehydrated. So your body won't be functioning at its full potential if it's running on nothing. So like, you need that sleep, you need that water, you need to nourish your temple. So like, really take care of yourself, and like, everything else will fall into place. And then the Hermit, so maybe it's a time of introspection, you know, like really, we again like are seeing a lot of earth here. So like, you need to be more grounded potentially. It's really a time that you need to spend in, again, peaceful meditation right there. So like, really like, a strong message about meditating is coming through here. So meaningful solitude, like really taking time for yourself. You know, maybe you need more alone time. Maybe you need a spiritual mentor, or you just need like more self-discovery, but something, you know, again, is holding you back. Something is making you in this position where you shouldn't move forward, because you really need to reflect on yourself and what you need. And just know that you're divinely guided and looked after. So this back of the deck energy is do what you love. Recognize the highest quality of your work and especially creative endeavors. So working well with others. So like it was reversed. So, you know, maybe pay attention to the way that you're working with others. That's coming through. So it could be something where, you know, you're surrounded by people that aren't the best fit for you, but right now you're just kind of stuck with them. Might not be the best way to say it, but just making sure that you're cooperating and staying true to yourself and just staying focused. So there's like a lot of like focus energy. You know, we've got the king that's focused, the meditation that's focused, the hermit is always focused. You know, just focus on whatever you're working on and don't worry about all of the other things that might be a distraction for you. So that that's really important here. And then, you know, the other back of the deck energy that came through is ego. So so like, you know, you have this illusion of being trapped and accepting responsibility for your situation, and then make choices that support your path to happiness. So, you know, it really could be that like you're feeling trapped right now and ego was reversed here. So like maybe maybe you need to focus on your ego. You have to focus on any like self-doubts that you're having and really be more confident. Just know that like you're not trapped in the situation that you're in. It's just going to take time. So, you know, eventually those chains that you're feeling, you're going to break free and you're very close to meeting your goal. But right now is just like not the time to proceed. You need more information. You need to stay focused on your goal. You need to like, even here, like she's blindfolded, like, you know, just concentrate and like look inward, meditate, like figure out what you need to do for yourself, and then everything will fall into place. All right. And so we're going to get some final messages from the Work Your Light deck. So this is the deck that you chose with your carnelian. So Spirit, what final messages does pile 2 need to know with this deck? Are there any messages that need to come through for pile 2 at this time that they are viewing this recording? What are some challenges? What do they face? What are ways to proceed? Please let any messages that they need to hear come through at this time. Okay. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Interesting. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so maybe that's what you need to release. And then oh, trust the niggle. What niggling feeling are you getting that it's, and what is it trying to tell you? So that's really interesting. I want this one more. So align your life. What is not aligned or what needs to change? Wow. And then leap. So you go first. The universe will catch you. Wow. So that like that is so powerful. So you go first. The universe will catch you. I mean, surrender to the divine. Like really, like just know that you are so you're so blessed right now. You're being watched over. You can do anything. It's really just like trusting in yourself and just releasing like whatever you need to release, just knowing that you can. Just know that like you can trust that the universe is going to be by your side and that like you can do anything. So like that is, it's just such a powerful message here. The universe wants to support you, but like first you need to take that leap. Like you need to throw your life like to the divine and just let them see what happens. And like it's just that it's so interesting because it really is like about that surrendering, you know, just like knowing that you can do what you want to do. And maybe now is not the right time. Maybe like what you need to release is really like, you know, you need to align your life. So like something's not aligned and you need to change something. But like what's so interesting about that is that like once you do align your life, like you just all you have to do is just trust that everything is going to come together the way that it needs to, you know, like and just take that leap of faith. Trust like whatever your gut is telling you, you know, like there's there's something to be said about using your intuition. Maybe right now, like because this came out reversed, that you're not trusting yourself, and that like whatever you're feeling intuitively, you need to honor and you need to proceed with, and just know that like somebody is triggering you. Maybe it's yourself, your own self-doubts. Maybe it is somebody literally in your life that is like making you feel like, you know, you don't have the confidence to proceed, or that you can't be the real you. Like show the world the real you. Like know that like look in the mirror, do some mirror work. That really could be what's going on here, as well as that like you need to look in the mirror and say I love you. Like you know, just know that you can do anything, and mirror work could really be your key here of like what you need to release. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, dancing with life, do something to change up your energy, you know, like releasing something is how you change energy. You know, like if you see like the imagery in this card, like, you know, they're throwing their dresses in the air, and it's just like, you know, it's completely changing the vibe around them. It's like you're letting go. They're just like, oh, you know, like, and it's just like very freeing. So even like it's kind of strange to say, but like they're like maybe even stretching more, like, you know, integrate stretching into your routine. That might sound really silly, but like just know that like once you change that energy, once you change that outlook, and you start to focus on like what's important, and just like keep your eye on the prize, that's really something that will help you moving forward. So anyway, we're just gonna get some final messages here with the charms. And so I have a bowl full of charms here. At some point I'll get a more beautiful bowl. Don't mind my mixing bowl in the meantime. All right, what messages does pile 2 need to know? What do they need to hear at this time? What do they need to hear at this time? What messages need to come through for them? All right. Okay, so we have an R. Do we have any other letters? We have an A, so like maybe the letters R or A mean something to you. Like part of me wonders if like that just means R, like, you know, are you believing in yourself? Like you need to believe in yourself to believe. So it's all about like just trusting and like, yeah, being fearless, you know, like believe that the divine is guiding you. Like you can take that leap of faith, like go first. The universe will trust you. The passport, so maybe like you're feeling stifled because you can't travel, but like, you know, right now maybe a specific message is like maybe what's coming through is that what you should, like, you want to travel, you want to go see the world, and you're feeling, you know, like you can't right now. If you're watching this during the time of the pandemic, like that could be what's going on, is that like you feel like, well, screw it, I'm just going to travel. You know, at this point, I'm just waiting around and whatever. And maybe like that's what you're not supposed to do when it's saying like, don't go right now. Maybe that's what it's saying for some of you. We've got a saxophone, so I'm not sure if that resonates with anybody. It could also be a pipe, so if you're a smoker, like maybe that's indicating that you should stop. We've got a little fish, so you could be Pisces or have your big 3 in Pisces energy. Oh, interesting. So like here's a little angel, so it could be like really shoot your shot. Like you could be a Sagittarius or have your big 3 in Sagittarius, but I think part of it is just like really like take that leap of faith, you know, once you're releasing it, and know that like you're divinely guided. It's time. Like once you shoot your shot, like the universe will support you. Wow. Here's another fish. So we got a lot of Pisces energy here. And got a few things of, you know, here's some more music. So like even seeing what messages come to you through music. So it could be that, you know, a song comes on and the lyrics completely speak to you. Just know that like that's happening for a reason. You need to listen to that, take the messages that come through for you, and know that like there might be a reason for that. She believed she could, so she did. So like, again, like take that leap of faith, know that you can do anything. The universe is supporting you, spirit is supporting you, and you know, just know that like whatever you decide to do, like your dreams can come true. Show the world the real you. Know that you are divinely supported and guided. A sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. So it's all like, you know, that's not necessarily related to a sister. Maybe it could be, but just, you know, possibly reconnecting with somebody, whether that be a family member or, you know, a friend, or I guess a relationship if that speaks to you. But just really seeing that connection through, and like maybe this person, you know, cries kind of coming forward for me. So like maybe that person is crying a lot and they need your support. And that's, you know, a specific message that's related to this card, is that like, instead of you personally feeling sadness, if you're in a good place and you just need to like stay on the right track right now, maybe somebody else in your life is feeling a lot of sadness, and you would be in a position to help them move forward. So that could be what's going on for someone in particular. And then we have the number 8. So if you have you know, if 8 is a lucky number for you, a special number for you, you see 8s everywhere. That could be an angel number for you, or it could be your life path number. So if that means anything to you. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe down below. If you have any comments or ideas about the next reading that you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section so that I can hopefully accommodate that. I'd love any suggestions or comments that you have about this reading. So thanks so much for your time. And let me know if this resonated with you, if there were any particular messages that really spoke to you. I'd love to hear that. So thanks so much, you guys. Bye. Hi everyone, if you chose pile 3, this is your reading. So you chose the bloodstone, so I'm just going to put that over here. And so we are going to start with the Moonology deck, since this is based on the full moon reading, because today is the full moon. Although this is a timeless message, so regardless of when you're watching, this will still pertain to you. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know during this reading? What does pile 3 need to know during this timeless reading? Please send any generalized messages that pile 3 needs to know. What does pile 3 need to forgive? What is falling away for pile 3? What is the full moon telling pile 3 for this timeless reading? And what is coming next for pile 3? Oh, all right. Are there any other messages that pile 3 needs to know? Okay, wants me to stop there. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. Work through your fears. And hold your vision. All right. Just going to put this over here, and then we'll look at the ones that are jumpers for you. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Interesting. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. That's great. And then don't let your past hold you back. So, okay, there are actually some like very similar messages from both of the previous piles. So if you were drawn to the first pile or the second pile as well, I would encourage you to go back and watch that, whichever one pertains to you, because there are definitely similar messages here that are coming through. So it might be that there are messages in more than one pile that would resonate for you. Though again, like just remember that not everything in this reading is going to resonate for everybody. So so what's falling away and what do I need to forgive? So it's saying that like you need to step out of your comfort zone. So like what's interesting is that this is like about the North Node. So the North Node typically in your horoscope chart is like what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find like satisfaction or fulfillment or happiness. And so like what's interesting is that it's saying like you need to step out of your comfort zone to find that happiness, because like you know, possibly you're headed for something that feels like your destiny, and you know, just like facing any fears. Yeah, work through your fears, like facing any fears that like, you know, are holding you back. And just like know that like you can stand on your own two feet. Like you can be confident in what you're doing. Like you've got this. Like just know that like a win-win outcome is in your future. And like you just need to work through those fears. Like step out of your comfort zone, whatever is holding you back. Like any type of thing that like might have happened in your past that like is fearful for you, that like makes you feel like, oh, I can't do this. Like and gives you that feeling. Like just know that you can. Like, you know, you just need to like have faith that you can do that. And yeah, and it says like hold your vision. So, you know, holding your vision means like just like staying in your comfort zone to me. Like, and that's why it's reversed. Is like you need to step out of that. So like just know that like your end of your tough cycle is approaching, and like your win-win outcome is in the future, but like you need to work through those fears and step out of your comfort zone. Because if you let your, you know, if you let your past hold you back, then like, and you just like stay fixed on like holding these things that don't serve you anymore, then you know, you're not going to be able to proceed. And so just knowing that like you're headed in the right direction, and just being confident that like this win-win outcome is in your future. So like just see the situation through, you know, eyes of love, like whatever that situation might be. We're going to pull some tarot cards to get more information, but like, you know, maybe this is a good time for you to make a decision, or maybe it's a time for you to focus on yourself. But just know that like whatever you decide to do is going to be like, you know, great, and it's going to bring balance to your life. I mean, it might even be like a great time if you've been thinking about like getting a makeover or changing, you know, your hair or your clothes, and just like knowing that like, you know, just be confident, like just make yourself the most you that you can be, as like silly as that might sound. So let me just grab the tarot deck to see if we can get some additional messages for you. So what does pile 3 need to hear, Spirit? Are there any messages that need to come through for pile 3? Oh, meditate. So you need to meditate. Know that like staying focused, get more sleep. Oh wow. Okay, so the Chariot, so in reversed, so that's good. We'll talk more about that in a second. What other messages does pile 3 need to hear? Oh my goodness, the whole deck wanted to come out. We're just gonna, do you have any more specific messages? Wow, okay. So we have the Dreamer. So like go forward with those dreams. Like time to take action, although this was reversed. So like maybe it's not the best time to take action. Maybe you do need to work through those fears and learn how to like not, you know, let your past hold you back. But like once you step out of that comfort zone, I think that is when you can take action. That's when the Chariot's going to be reversed too. But let's keep pulling, because it wants me to pull a few more. So stand up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those, in power. That it was reversed. And then two more. So renewal, and I will read these more in a second. And then wise counselor. And it wants me to pull one more. Thank you, Spirit. So all right, and this really is like just like the Chariot over here. So oh my goodness, it keeps saying more. Okay, all right. So back of the deck energy is the 4 of Cups. And I didn't do the back of the deck energy from before with your Moonology cards, but your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, so that's really exciting. So it really could be a situation where, like, you know, maybe your hard work already paid off. Maybe you just got that promotion. Maybe you know, you have had your sights on a relationship and you were just able to, you know, get that person to commit to you. Maybe you have been working on yourself and your self-confidence. Maybe you've been working on your strength and you have been exercising more. Like whatever that hard work is, it is paying off this like moon cycle this month, like whenever you're viewing this message. So just know that like you're doing what you need to do. And what's really interesting is this Four of Cups being in reverse, like the Four of Cups when it's upright is basically seeing like, wow, you have all these beautiful options and like you're so dwelling on it, and this hand from God just like goes, or you know, the divine gives you this additional option, and you're just like in this place where you don't even want to see it because you're just moping and just not wanting to. But the fact that this is reversed just shows that like you have all these options to you and you're open to them, you know, like you're really taking advantage. Like this win-win outcome is in your reach, you know, like you're the dreamer here. Like you have a new start coming. Like trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take that leap of faith, and that win-win outcome is in your future. So like just knowing like there are doors open for you, you just need to step through it. And like, you know, you have like the world at your fingertips. So he's just like looking around, and you can see like he has all the time in the world to figure out like what he wants to do. And you know, the end of that cycle is approaching, that tough cycle that you've been going through, and like that new start, like it's coming. So just be patient and knowing that like your win-win outcome is coming soon. Like you just need to meditate, like get some more sleep, like just take care of yourself, take a rest, take a vacation, maybe a staycation, because of, you know, what's going on right now if you're watching this during the pandemic. But allowing yourself more time to make like whatever that decision is, and then once you figure it out, go forward with that, go through that door, like know that this cycle is ending and like you're coming to a place of renewal. So reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. So that's really interesting, because don't let your past hold you back. So really like reflect on that in your meditation, and just know that like whatever has happened in the past, whether that be like, you know, bad relationships, like tough family issues, deaths, just anything that is making you feel like you can't go forward and you're not your best self right now, like you will have renewal soon. Like review the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. So again, like head in that new direction of that dreamer, like your tough cycle is ending. Get clarity on your life and purpose that you'll find through your meditation, because in your heart, you'll know what to do. Use your intuition, and like, that's not going to steer you in the wrong direction, because once you do, like that win-win outcome, a newsworthy celebrating. So like you can see these friends, like they're rejoicing in whatever win that you have that's coming your way. Like it is coming. Just know that like whatever you've been working toward, like you just need to work through those last fears, and to just not like hold yourself back and let past experiences hold you back. And you're going to have like this joyous celebration, because it's a time for gratitude. Like whatever community that you have, like you know, it could also be a very specific message is that like you're getting engaged or married, and like that's coming up. So like if you recently got engaged, like this might be the pile for you, you know, like you're celebrating that time, and other really great things are coming your way, because like whatever you've been struggling with, whatever you've been facing, like that end is coming soon, and that win-win situation is here, and you're coming out with your new dreams. You're focusing on your new start, and you're forgiving yourself in the past and whatever has happened, and you're just going, and nothing can stop you. So this is just such an exciting reading. It's such great energy. I mean, I just feel like my whole body is just flooding with happiness right now. So what, like it's coming for you. Whoever has this pile is, I mean, good things are on their way for you. And just know that like you have wise counsel around you. So like there's a spiritually guided community and minded community that like you can trust in, that has the answers for you. You know, you might have just gained a mentor or a sponsor, and they're really advocating for you. It could be a literal message that you're a counselor, like you know, some sort of like social worker, or even a counselor being an attorney or a litigator, you know, and just know that like whoever you've paired up with, they're really like on your team, on your side, in your corner, and they're helping you. And just know that like they might bring traditional methods to the table, but you have new ideas too, and like they're going to help you with deciding whether or not those are great ideas to proceed with, or if you want to proceed with caution. But like really bouncing ideas off of someone else might be a specific message for someone too. But just see what works best for you, and even meditating on those ideas could be good too. Making a pro-con list just came through. Like you can see it's almost like scattered paper on the ground. It feels like pro-con lists for some reason. So The Chariot in reverse, so rewards that are coming from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination, willpower, public recognition. So this is in reverse. So like for me, it like especially in the way that it's falling, it's like these things are all coming to you. You just have to be patient and work through those fears. And then this celebration, like as soon as you're able to progress, like this celebration, you're going to be able to move forward. Like amazing things are coming for you. So that's, I mean, it's just really exciting energy here. And so like just know that like you are going to move forward. So like this Chariot is going to turn around. You're passionate, you're confident, like you're charismatic and you're restless. Like whatever you're working toward is something that you have been putting all this time and this effort into, and just know that like your hard work is paying off. You know, like you have some things that are requiring immediate action, like take that for like what resonates for you, but like just trust yourself and stay focused and just know that like you can do anything. Like this is saying stand up for yourself and your beliefs and have confidence and challenge those in power, but choose your battles wisely. So this is in reverse. So maybe like just taking a step back, like you can stay grounded and stay focused, but just know that like you don't need to fight all these battles. Like, you know, don't let things hold you back, but be confident, stand your ground. And but you know, be cautious that if people are coming at you, like just take the high road, be the bigger person is sort of like what I'm getting from that, whatever that means for you, and take what resonates. So again, the Empress, so it's time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be successful, abundance and prosperity. So I think that abundance and prosperity is right around the corner for you. So once this Chariot turns around, the Empress will as well. And what's really interesting here too is that the Empress can also be a sign of pregnancy or graduation or celebrations or of engagement. So like if that's something that you want that's on the horizon, you know, that could be you're celebrating once you know, work through those past fears. So I mean, this is really, really exciting for you guys. Just a fantastic reading in general. Okay, so I'm just gonna get some final messages from this deck that you originally chose. So this is messages from your animal spirit guides. So you might be seeing an animal around frequently. It could be that your spirit guide is coming in the form of an animal. Just know that like you are divinely protected and guided, and so like this could be a message for that. So Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know? Are there any final messages that they need to hear? Oh my goodness. That just flew out. All right. And so we have the Tiger. So you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. So wow, that's a really powerful call, and it just flew out of the deck. Shark, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So yeah, like again, like trusting yourself and just knowing that like you can stand in that power, and that like how you're seeing the situation is how you should proceed, and possibly finding those answers through meditation. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So maybe like, you know, that could be a very specific message for somebody, but just like really embracing like the creativity. And this might not be literal art. It could also be like finding new ideas too. So if that resonates more, I would think about it from that perspective. Cheetah, get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. So like this is moving quickly as well, and this is staying focused. So that's very in line with like what we're hearing here. And then Chameleon, so stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So like just knowing that you have that wise counselor there, and that like you need to trust that they are also some sort of advocate for you. And Platypus, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So really just like staying positive, knowing that like, you know, that you have a lot of wonderful things, and that like, you know, you don't need to focus on that past hurt or worry, like, you know, that there was a fear-based card that was under this pile, but like just knowing that like, you know, you have those blessings in your life and you don't need to focus on that fear. You can do it. And back of the deck energy is get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So again, wise counsel there. So anyway, those are just such a positive reading for you guys. I'm just really excited for for what's to come. It's just wonderful. Okay, so final messages I'm going to get from these charms here. Don't mind my mixing bowl. I'll get a prettier bowl at some point, but Spirit, what messages the pile 3 needs to hear? What are some final messages that you can tell me in this group? All right, it's me versus me. You can do anything. Like, it's just you that's standing in your way. Nothing else is standing in your way. So, like, you know, just know that, like, you can take action, you can proceed, because, like, at the end of the day, like, you're only in competition with yourself. Do the best that you can, and that's really what matters. Like, you have the love, like, charm here, so, like, you're loved and protected and guided, and you can move forward. So why, like, for whatever reason, like, I just heard the word yes. Like, so, like, if you had a question coming into this, the answer is yes. I don't know. That's a specific message for somebody. ABCs, so possibly, like, read up on, like, more information. So it's a little book that says ABC. So, like, if you need to educate yourself more to, like, make that decision, then, like, you know, do that. And just know, like, you know, this charm came up. So, you know that you should just be confident that you are kind, compassionate, and, like, free to be true to yourself. Be strong, be brave. You are all those things. So, like, you can be happy, like, just be thankful for what you have. And going back to the other card, like, possibly if you're a complainer, stop complaining and look more on the brighter side of things. And then this one says, a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. So these two actually came up in a previous reading. So again, like, maybe if another reading was calling to you, you know, there could be messages for you in both of them. But then there is a deer, so I'm not sure if that means anything to anybody, but just knowing that, like, going in the direction of your dreams and going quickly, you know, whatever's coming to you, that win-win outcome could really be coming faster than it seems. And then possibly here's some music, so, like, listening to signs that you hear from like, music around you. There could be messages in the songs that you're listening to that could help you move forward. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me for this reading, you guys. If you have any comments, I would love to hear them in the comment box down below, or if you have any suggestions for future readings that you want me to do, I'd love to hear that. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more. So thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.